all cases, but maybe the men that are making less are treating the women in the relationship poorly because they feel threatened and they're being disrespectful. Like, it's a big assumption to make that it's only the women that caused the end, when maybe the women divorced the man because the man was treating them wrong.
Differently, yes, agreed.
I can speak
agree.
to that.
I've had
with
to
my
leave men
marriage.
because they weren't treating me right. It wasn't because I didn't want them.
Yeah.
It's because, you deserve respect. So
And
maybe
I think a lot of men get insecure when the woman
Oh,
is...
hold on.
Devon Jackson super chatted $69.69. These women are extremely disappointing.
thanks for the donation.
Add you to the list.
Would you guys like to respond to Davon Jackson?
You
My
can
name.
log
Love
off
you.
if you want. It's okay.
Oh,
Love you.
Okay.
Have a
We
great
won't miss
day.
you. It's fine.
I think
Oh, wow.
everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
okay.
You
So
Good vibes.
But thank you for the donation.
here, I guess this is why I think it's more so like a woman's issue. Oops. Okay.
Roma's Man Cave highlights super chatted 139 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. Here's a bigger one, but I want my questions answered now.
Did you answer it? Her
no,
question?
we didn't.
Oh,
get to
okay.
answer, yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, well, first of all, let me just say that I love your questions, number one. Like, literally make me talk about it. I love it. So I would say that, like, I wouldn't say that I'm toxic, though. Like, that assumption is very, like, when I am into someone, I am like straight into them. Like, I will not be looking at anybody else. Like, all I can think about is you.
For all 4 months?
For all 4 months. Yes, for all 4 months. And like maybe I am toxic. I have no idea. But like I'm aware of like my red flags and stuff like that. And it's honestly like a lot of the reason why I haven't. Oh God, what was like even the question? Like it was like
About
a
you,
man,
because you said you
I
were
think it was this,
self-aware
right?
about
toxic
being.
behavior. Yes.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
Are you self-aware of your
Then why should a man? I don't think that a man should put up with my toxic behavior. That's the whole point, though. Is what I was saying earlier. Is that like I want to find someone that can put up like with me, who I am now. I don't want anyone to have to change for me. I don't want to have to change for someone. And like there's so many people in this world that I know that there are people out there because I've met people like that. It just wasn't the right time or the right place, So, but great question. I like that.
I like it a lot. Do you feel like people need to work together, though? Do you feel like there needs
Yes.
to be compromise in a relationship?
Yeah, I think
I
so
agree.
too. And I think that when I find that one person where I'm like, oh yes, I will change. Like I'm not change for you, but like I will make those small changes to make you feel better in a relationship because I love and care about you. Never been in love. I've never had that before. So
I think it goes back to being self-aware, too, because
Yeah.
a lot of people are very low in self-awareness,
yeah,
conscientiousness, stuff like that,
yeah, agreed.
Not a good thing.
Agreed.
Okay, so guys, thank you for all the chats coming in there, and we are going to get through the other ones. Just we've had quite a few TTS come through, but I will get to all these super chats. I do want to kind of quickly wrap up the money thing with it being an ego thing for a lot of men. So you mentioned something about lifestyle, like if the guy earns less than you, that going on vacation, for example, you would feel like you would maybe have to pay for him, correct? And maybe would that be an issue for you?
No.
Oh,
Where are these
Wait.
vacations? I asked that earlier.
I took my most recent ex on a cruise to Alaska.
Oh, no.
oh,
It's
wait.
beautiful.
So you don't mind being the provider?
No.
Oh,
Wow. So why do you think your relationships don't work out?
A variety of reasons. But the most recent one, again,
are
is
you a
just,
furry?
No.
Is that what it is? Just the costumes get too intense.
Yeah. It's
There's
just
one
too
person
much
at
of the
this
budget.
table that could potentially be a furry.
I already know.
Right here.
I do be wearing cat ears around. It's fine.
you look great.
I know we're like,
What gave it away? The blue hair, Kiki.
Okay. But and they actually found, as far as the divorce rates go, women
Sure.
overwhelmingly do initiate divorces. Some of you said it's, not really taking a whole bunch of accountability, but saying, oh, that's usually because the men are fucking
not
up
usually.
somehow.
I said it
But-
might also be.
Well,
like,
sure.
both
Yes.
is what I said.
Not all men are perfect, certainly.
Yeah,
but
and not all women are either.
Sure.
We
So
both
then
have
I got a
issues.
question for you ladies. Okay, so for the ladies that do want to be in a relationship, why do you want to be in a relationship? What value are you looking to get from being in a relationship? Start with you.
I don't want to really be in a relationship.
Okay.
I zoned out.
Perfect.
It's like you
Perfect.
said, be in a relationship.
I do want to be in a long-term relationship.
Mhm.
What was the question?
But
Like,
Do you
Why?
want, do you want to get married to
Yeah,
have kids?
I do.
Okay.
I
And-
want marriage, kids, home, all that.
Will you give up your job, or will you?
I would work part-time,
Mm-hmm.
like 20 hours a week, something like that.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
I like partnership. I think that having a partner adds a lot to your life as far as having someone to enjoy successes with and cheer for you and cheer for them
Yeah.
and cry with if you're going through something. It's really just, it's a hard life to me, and it's really helpful to have somebody that you really connect with, like
Yeah.
by your side through everything. And I also do want a family, and I want to be married before that. And yeah, so I just am a hopeless romantic at
I
heart.
like it.
I always
are
have
your parents
been.
still married?
Yes.
Yeah, I can tell. That's really good. That's really good. Yeah. What's your take?
Yep. Same thing. I want to be married, long-term relationship, house, kids, possibly.
So family.
Yeah.
So
I want a
basically,
family.
family,
I want
family,
long
family.
term, and I want one person for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm the same
Yep.
way at this
Like
point.
a best friend to fall in love with
Yeah.
personally.
And yeah.
On the topic of the divorce rates, so 80% of divorces are initiated by women. However, that number jumps to 90% if the woman is, I believe, college educated and the breadwinner. So it seems to me that that would at least not fully explain, but suggest that, at least in my view, that it's more so an issue for the woman. So. But,
Yeah, that's
but
interesting. I
with
didn't know
with
that.
your income, even if you did go part time, I suspect you'd still be an incredibly high earner, very successful. Do you think you could be the sole provider?
I could. Yeah, I wouldn't
But-
mind at all. That's
but you said
actually
you're-
the family that I
Oh, you
was
want?
raised in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Your
my
mom or your?
my mom makes all the money.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
um
Would you describe your mom as like a tiger mom?
no.
Is that
No.
okay? All right. Was your dad working too, or no? He's just kicking
He was
it?
working, and then he stopped working when I was like in high school.
Okay. Gotcha.
And what was your mom doing?
Yeah. What was she doing?
She started off as an accountant, and then she just was like a C-suite executive for like 20 years.
Nice.
So across
Nice.
a couple different industries.
Pimping.
Okay, but when we did the thing, you said minimum 200K.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said you'd also be okay. Just
Well, I was just being accurate for the statistic, right? Like,
For-
who knows? Anything could happen. Like
If-
I could meet someone, and but just if we're talking about, we want them to make the same amount as we do, then
and you
just
said
throwing that number on.
what was the
there.
minimum height you wanted again?
6'1".
6'1".
It has to be white.
No, but just like knowing
Oh.
my dating history and
Ah.
my preferences. Like, I'm just trying to be honest. I
That's
just feel
okay.
like-
No,
No.
Honesty
I'm
is-
just looking
no.
for clarity. I'm just looking for clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, not judging at all. Preferences are totally fine. So, and I think when it comes to the money thing, another thing that tends to be an issue, women, generally speaking, don't spoil men the same way that men spoil women.
I do.
Okay, you say that, but
I do.
Also,
You can
well,
ask
hold
my
on, let me
ex.
just finish. So, women, generally speaking, don't share their resources with men the same way that men will share their resources with women. Generally speaking.
Guys haven't-
Generally
Generally?
speaking, yes.
Generally speaking.
But-
Well, I want to ask the
Keywords,
table really
keywords.
quick.
But I don't know though. 'cause
I want to
feel
know
like a
what
lot
you're
of
doing
women-
with. I want to know what you're doing with all your money, because you don't want kids, you don't get married, you're making all this money. Like,
No, but also I realized that's before OnlyFans takes out, so like it's less than that.
okay.
Just by the way,
But still, you're like super successful.
Yeah, thank
We,
you.
we got quite a few.
No, I
super
want to know what
successful
what these ballers are buying with their fucking big salaries.
vacations.
Saving.
Probably.
Yeah,
Saving.
savings.
That's
Even
what I
if
do.
we went for a
like-
house.
and
Yeah.
living in,
401k
I live in LA.
brokerage.
Like I don't live out here. The cost of living is insane.
wild.
Like
Yeah.
it is
Santa
insane.
Barbara's more expensive than
Oh,
LA.
is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
Yeah.
never mind. You guys get it.
Yep.
Cost of living is insane in California, just in general. So like I don't know. I feel like it really just depends. But I'm a huge saver, so I don't
Really?
have a
Okay.
boyfriend or anything. But if I did,
You don't have like a rich person's like vice that you always go and do. Like sometimes I'll just go to Louis
No.
Vuitton and just buy something.
See, I don't even
Okay.
buy stuff like that. Like I literally don't
It's my
buy
one vice.
like
Nothing.
I support
designer
it.
or anything like that.
Hmm?
I said
So
I
I'm like,
support it.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just like I love to save.
Do you have any
like,
advice? Any like rich girl advice? What are you doing? You buying avocado toast?
Recently, I've been spending a lot of money skydiving.
Hey,
Expensive hobby.
experiences.
Adrenaline junkie. Okay. Do you surf too?
I don't.
I
Ah.
surf.
Okay.
Ooh.
I
want to
played
surf.
7 sports, but I spent all my money on traveling. I just
Okay.
got back from the
Fun.
World Cup.
Experiences. I love it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
That's
Yeah,
That's
traveling and like sports.
So a few of you were disagreeing with me though on my statement that women don't share their resources with men the same way that men share their resources with women.
Define resources.
Like
I feel like that's
their
mostly
money,
true.
basically.
Money.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Let me ask a clarifying question. On a first date, who pays for the first date?
The man.
Yeah.
And you want that?
I want that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sure, me. For sure,
Oh.
I will. It's one of those weird things. And if they do pay for it, like if they're one of those men that genuinely are not okay with it, and I can respect that, I will get the next one. It's like
Yeah.
a battle,
Okay. All right.
a healthy battle.
Go ahead.
I really agree with her. Like, I like when a man pays on the first date because I like chivalry, but I will be paying for like the next one or the third one. Or I like trading off.
Sure.
So.
If there's going to be a second date, I let him pay. If there's not, then I split it.
You split the first date?
If there's not going to be a
if
second
she
date.
doesn't want to see him again.
Wow.
So, question for you, just clarifying question. Let's say you do like him. You've established before the check comes, so to speak, that you would like a second date. However, when the check does come, he says, hey, let's split the bill, or he asks for 2 separate checks. Does that then turn into there is no second date?
No.
Oh, wait, okay. So you're fine with splitting. Okay.
Yeah, but so,
Okay.
so for example, the check comes and they're like, I'll always take out my card just to see, because you
Black
like to do
American Express.
you like to do the whole and then he'll be like, no, I got it, and then it'll be whether I insist or I'll say I'll get the next one.
Right.
What if
then I get the next one.
Okay, so you take out your card and you offer, and he says okay, and then you split, or you end up paying the whole thing. Is there
That's
second date?
happened before, and it depends on their financial situation or what they make, or if I make a lot more than that, or like just like if the date was my idea, or like
Yeah.
if I picked the restaurant.
Yes. Yeah.
If he picked the restaurant, it ended up being $200 per person, and I wasn't sure what I was getting myself into. Then it'd be
Sure.
a little bit like,
Right. Okay.
it's just like. But if I, it was my idea, like, hey, let's go to this place, or like, let's go catch a comedy show, like, and I buy the tickets, like, that's totally,
sure.
that's
Okay. What about
it.
you?
I mean, I would say the same, like pretty much the same. Like, I don't really do that in a sense where I'm like, oh, I'll split it if I know there's not gonna be a second date. But I actually really like that because then it's like, I don't know. I love to, like, if I'm dating someone with my past boyfriends and stuff like that, like, I would make sure that we split it each time that we go out or something like that. Like, he'll pay for one time, then I'll pay for like the next time if we go to the movies or something. Like, I love having that equality because I don't want someone to feel like I'm just taking and they're not receiving anything back in a sense. And I also don't like feeling like I owe anyone anything.
Hanging it over your head.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
that.
I hate
like
that
even
too.
with like first dates and stuff, like I don't know, I will always like pull out my card and stuff like that regardless of what my financial like situation is.
Okay.
And just like offer,
All right. So, except for you, it sounded like most of you would be fine splitting the check. However, you want.
I
like
Oh.
to trade off.
I'm good. Yeah.
Oh, no, but you said
you asked
First
first
date.
date. First date, I would expect.
No,
the
that's
guy-
what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
first date. Does that change the answer for any of you? I'm talking about the first date. Okay. So maybe perhaps quite a few of you are outliers on this one, but we've had a lot of women on the show, and a lot of women will say if the guy doesn't pay for the first date, there won't be a second date. They expect
Crazy.
Yeah.
they expect the guy to pay for the first date. Not all women.
Oh,
Certainly
yeah, I
not all
know.
women, especially here in California, but it's
Wow.
a toss up. You don't really know as a
I
guy
believe it.
what
I'm
you're
not
getting.
I'm not
I'm really not
actually
surprised.
So
I have a question. So for you, how much money is too much money for the guy to spend on you on the first date?
For me,
Just in general, like
Like the total check?
yeah, total check.
if it's
If it's over 100, I'm gonna ask to split it.
Yeah.
I'll be insistent about it.
Yeah.
I'll Venmo them afterwards too.
Okay.
Like, if they're-
Don't
if
spend a
they're
lot of
insistent.
money on first
Over
dates,
100
guys.
would kind of freak you out.
Yeah, like, yeah. Like
Yeah.
that's, I don't know. I don't.
It's too much.
I agree.
For you too, over 100.
Yeah, it's too much. It's like, wait, like you don't even know me yet, really. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. You?
Yeah, I would say 100. I also purposely kind of pick something not super expensive
Yeah.
if I know that they're intending to pay or anything like that. I also I'm not super picky, so I'll eat like a soup or something. I
Cool.
don't know.
I feel like all my first dates have been going to the gym. Like,
Oh, yeah.
not
Cute.
food.
I like that.
That seems awkward as
So
fuck, not gonna lie.
Different
Sweating.
industry.
Yeah, I would be
Seems
like,
so-
Different
She's a
industry.
fitness. She's a fitness
Yeah.
influencer.
I mean, with like with a partner, like someone you've established at least some connection
Yeah.
with, but like a first date.
That would make me
Sweat,
That's just-
their
yeah,
hormones. You get to see
sweating.
how they like rack their
Man
weight.
knows. Man knows
I
over
would be
there.
Yeah.
super insecure about
They're,
But, like-
they're
Me too,
bonded
I'd
by
be
their,
like,
they're
yo.
bonded by their love of iron. You know.
But I mean, it would seem to me like you seem like you take your fitness very seriously. So to me, it would seem almost like for most people, you go to the gym to put in work, right?
Yeah.
So
You seem very serious about everything.
I love it. I like it. Yeah.
You seem like you're fed up.
enough.
You seem like you're fed up of meeting shitty guys too. You're like, I'm just trying to meet.
I've
them.
never really met shitty guys. Like, I pretty much
Ah.
surrounded myself by like quality people that I
Oh,
enjoy.
really?
That's where the
Okay.
strength comes from.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
I'm still trying to get a read on you.
Me too, man. Fuck.
Just to wrap up on the whole ego thing and the money thing. So
Oh,
You really like this topic?
well, I'm just. I think you guys
Go
are.
for it.
I think you guys are a bit of outliers, though. I would say most women who are making as much money as you. I think you said it was mid six figures, 400, 500K, something like that.
300.
300K. I thought it was 400. Okay, whatever. 300K. That's a substantial income. You're very successful. Most women who are making that much money are going to want a guy who's at least on their level or higher. Like a woman who's an attorney, a litigation attorney who's making $300,000, she's not going to go date a barista. She's not going to go date a guy who's working at Chick-fil-A. Whereas a, very successful male attorney, a very successful guy at PwC, he'll date a 19-year-old hottie that works the drive-through lane at Chick-fil-A.
The fry basket, man.
Men, generally speaking, it's not a big thing for us. So, yeah.